So how did you go? Finish the quiz? Excellent. All right, what we're going to do is look at the way your prospective inquiries like to learn information. So in simple terms, your numbers were 56, 28 and 14. Now we know if we looked at the next 100 inquiries that come into your club, about 50% of them, similar to yourself, like to learn information visually. About 35% are what we call auditory or verbal learners, and about 15% are kinesthetic learners. Now, the reason this is important for you particularly is because if we understand how people like to learn information, it does make sense that we can adapt the inquiry process more specifically to their needs, and it will increase the chance of us getting a membership sale or selling them the products or services that we have. I guess that makes sense? Yep? Cool. Alrighty, so first of all, let's have a look at the visual learners. Now, visual inquirers, when they walk in the front door, they are people who like to learn information visually. They also say things like, I want to have a look around, can you show me through, I'd like to see some of our prices. Now, what that means is their words are intoned with visual meaning, and even more, when you ask a visual learner what was their favourite holiday experience, for example, their eyes will actually go up, and in their mind's eye, they will see a clear picture of the experience they've had. So in your world, if you're thinking about an inquiry coming to the front counter, and you ask them, what was your previous experience like within a fitness centre, their eyes will go up and they'll see what they saw at that fitness centre before, and they'll revisit that visual experience. Now, importantly, that means that if we know they're visual learners, there's certain things we should do. First of all, we need to make sure that when they're inquiring, we focus on the tour, we show them the facilities, we make sure that when we take them through the inquiry process, visually they are learning the information the best possible way. Now that's about 50% of the learners, and that's you. So I guess you can kind of understand that. The next group is our auditory learners. They make up about 35% of the population who will inquire at your centre. They say things like, can I talk to someone about prices? Please tell me about your centre. Sounds like you have what I need. They come in for a chat. They need to be discussed. They want to talk through. They use words that are intoned with verbal or auditory meaning. When you ask them what was their favourite holiday experience, their eyes go side to side and they actually hear, they hear the sounds that are associated with that experience. So a verbal learner, when you're touring them through the centre, it's important that they get lots of discussion, everything is explained clearly, and a clincher for the sale is often to introduce them to other staff or even other members or other users so they can explain the facilities as well. And they'll join based on how they learn verbally. The last group, smaller group, which is about 15% of the population, they're the kinesthetic learners. Now, kinesthetic learners, you can tell them, you can show them, but until they do the activity, they don't clearly understand it or learn it. So if they're an inquiry at your club, the important things to look at is, first of all, they'll talk with words that are intoned with kinesthetic meaning. I want to feel good. I'll know as soon as I can do it. I don't like the way I am. I hate how I feel. I love golf. I love fitness. They'll use those words, and they'll also look down and they'll re-feel the feelings they felt when they were last having that experience. So if you say to them, what was your last club like? They'll say, oh, I loved it. And they'll look down and they'll feel it. When we tour them through, yep, as you said, it's important then to get them on the equipment or get them doing the activity, out on the driving range, in the fitness centre, experiencing the facilities we have, and they will learn the information and they'll enjoy it. Now, as you can understand, that makes sense to understand how those people learn, and all three groups will make our job a lot easier. Are you happy with that?